or put it this way, God on the cross joined himself to your separation, every separation. So that means that even separation cannot separate you from God because he's with you in it. Or think about that. He's on the cross and he says, Eli, Eli, lama sabachthani, my God, why have you forsaken me? Now think about that. Who's saying that? God is saying that. God is saying, why have you forsaken me? To God. Why? So that even when you feel God is so far away, even when you feel you don't feel God at all, you feel you're so unworthy or so whatever, that even when you're crying out, God, where are you? God is with you crying out, God, where are you? Get it? So you can never be separated if you're in other words, his love is you're not gonna be separated. Because if he could do that, that means no matter how low, even if I go to the depths of hell, make my bed in hell, you're there. So God came to you just like he came to the Alma, Mary. And he said, basically, here it is. First of all, he started visiting you, just like the bridegroom does. He starts visiting your life. Sometimes you start getting aware that, hey, God is calling me. He's touching me. He's sending people to me. Just like he sent Gabriel, he sends people in your life. He does things to get you to, he's visiting you. And ultimately saying, listen, here's the point. I need to come into your life. But you had to say yes, just like Mary. And he's saying if you say yes, there's going to be a miracle that's going to be born in your life. Your life, the Alma, separated, you knew how you were your whole life. You knew what it was. Separated from God. She's got to say yes, remove the veil, open your heart, open up every part of your life and let me touch it. Let me come in. And by a miracle, you said yes. And it happened, there was a new birth. There was a birth. You were born again. Nothing just like with Mary, nobody could explain it. It wasn't natural, didn't make sense. People who knew you before said, what happened to that person? Just like Mary, how could that one I knew end up being there? Because it was a virgin birth. Your salvation was a virgin birth. It wasn't natural, it was God himself to you. The Hatan touched the Alma. And your life to this day, every good thing in your life is a result of that moment. That moment. But even now, even though we know God, we've known God, most of us, we have to still learn. Because even now in the old nature, we still have a tendency to back off. We still have a tendency in the old to kind of withdraw from his presence, to avoid spending time with him, avoid getting close, or getting wrapped up in other things. He's calling you closer. We tend to pull away, or we get into the sin, and then we get into the guilt, and we get into busyness. We're so busy that we're not in the presence of the bridegroom. Or we just not letting him touch that, really touch that. Or you keep one part of your life, one part of your past, one part of something there, you're keeping it untouchable. You're not letting God change it. God wants to. The crippled man had to bring his crippledness to Messiah so Messiah could touch him and then he's healed. The leper had to come to Messiah even though it was against the law and say, and basically, the Messiah touched him and his leprosy was gone. You got to let him touch you. There may be something specific in your life God is saying right now. That's why he put this message right now that he's saying, I need to touch that. You need to let me touch that thing in your life. Hi, I'm Jonathan Cahn, and I hope you were blessed with the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and tap the bell icon so you're notified every time a new video is posted. Feel free to share your reactions with your comments and how you were blessed, and share this video with your friends. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.